guys, now where you must also use your discretion. Like, don't go and settle your whole car loan just because Miss K said that you shouldn't save and you should put all the money towards your loan. If you want to take your whole salary and put it towards your car loan, then that's fine. Go and be silly. You're gonna be broke. What are you gonna eat? Where are you gonna stay? You know, just be smart about it.
Please remember, these videos do not constitute financial advice. Please do seek a financial advisor for information that is personalized to your life.
Hello, hi everyone. My name is Unobuhle Kumalo and I do a lot of videos on personal finance. This ranges from how to buy your first car, how to find the perfect apartment, how to file your tax return, or even how to buy shares and stocks. So if this type of content does interest you, I would encourage you to check out the rest of my channel. But if you are a returning subscriber, or what's up, welcome back. And today's video is all about credit versus saving. What should you do? Okay guys, so let's be honest. How many of you have special things that you're saving for? Could be a big purchase like a laptop, a phone, a gift for someone, a holiday, whatever it is, but you're saving for that. But you also have credit, so it could be a store account that isn't fully paid up, or you're in overdraft, or you owe someone like a friend, you know, that's still credit, guys. So yeah, how many of you are in that situation? Comment down below if you want. But I'll be honest, I do find myself in that situation where I have money that I'm saving and then I'm also owing someone. And I'll just give you an example. So what happened to me is that I got this big payment from YouTube, super exciting, and I decided, oh my word, I'm saving for my MacBook. I've been wanting a MacBook, and if you've watched all my other videos, you'll know I'm always going on about how I want a MacBook. Once I have a MacBook, I would have made it in life. A MacBook. My little brother even tried to talk me out of a MacBook, told me I could find a better laptop that is not Apple, and I just told him I don't care. I don't care whether the processing on HP or whatever is better than Apple. I still want my MacBook, okay? So nothing can stop me from getting my MacBook. Now, the issue is I was saving for this MacBook, like saving, guys, like hectic saving, to the point where I think I got to about 12K. I'd saved my YouTube money, I'd saved some other money as well just to pay for my MacBook. But now I moved into a new apartment, which meant deposit, 1 month rent, admin fee, all of these moving costs that I had not anticipated. Obviously I knew the rent and the deposit, but like moving, and there was a lot to pay for basically, and I hadn't anticipated for that. So what happened is that I had to just keep swiping on my card, and luckily I'm on this nice Young Professionals account where they give you an overdraft of 20,000. There I am swiping. Oh, and also I had to pay for some other funeral costs, and I didn't really want to make my dad pay because I was like, oh shame, he just lost his dad, I'll cover this, you know, it's just 2,000, it's just 1,000. It seems like little money, but there I am swiping. Cool. Now I'm in overdraft, and I hate being in overdraft, but I'm in overdraft, and I think my overdraft got to about 8K. I was 8,000 into overdraft, and I had savings of 12K. So now me, when I go into my banking portal, I don't care about the overdraft, you know, and thing is, my banking app does this thing where it nets it off. So it'll tell you how much you owe and how much you own, then it'll net it off to tell you what your net worth is. My net worth was obviously positive because I've got 12K saved and 8K in overdraft. So my net worth was about 4,000. I didn't care. I literally ignore that. What do I look at? I look at my savings. 12K. So close to my MacBook. So I was happy. I did not care, you know. I could see the negative, that was overdraft, but I did not care. Cool. It wasn't until I got my statement where I realized that the overdraft interest is so crazy compared to how much you're earning when you've saved money. So my bank does this lovely thing where they show you that if you have a negative balance, this is how much they charge you. If you have a positive balance, this is how much you can earn. On my savings, on my 12K, I was getting 0.25% interest. So not even a full percent, guys. It was 0.25%, 0.25. But on my overdraft, they were charging me 7%. Now, I don't know if you're not really great at maths, maybe this is a bit confusing, but 7% interest will never ever be covered by this 0.25% interest that you are earning. So, you know, it made sense for me to transfer the money from my savings to my overdraft just so I could clear it. You know, obviously I'd be left with 4K. It's not as nice and amazing as the 12K, but at least I wouldn't be owing them. Obviously, it's not an easy thing. It's not something that you can just easily transfer. I was still hurt. I liked seeing that 12K amount. It just made me happy. But when I eventually did it, I was like, phew, at least I'm not owing them. And the thing is, guys, you need to be smart about this thing. Banks, stores, all of these people are not your friends. They are not trying to make you money, which is why you're only earning so less. But anyways, this is my story and this is what happened to me, and it is a real story, guys. I was so hurt. Now I was back to square one, sitting on 4K for my MacBook, and you know how MacBooks are expensive. So now I'm thinking, I'm not getting this MacBook. But let me just tell you something. It is always important to settle your debt before you save. If you do not have money to save, then please don't save. It is more expensive to have debt. Just like how I showed you, you're paying 7% for using money that's not yours. But I'm telling you, on credit cards, on store accounts, it's a lot higher than 7%. It can even go up to 22%. So just check what you're paying on your credit, and you'll find that companies aren't really quick to disclose it. It won't be obvious on your statement. You actually have to look. So go and see how much you're paying on that credit, and then also think about how much you're earning on whatever savings you have, and consider whether you should be paying off that debt, just so that you are not having to pay such a big amount for interest. Okay, obviously it sucks, guys. It really sucks, but in the long run, I promise you, you will be able to generate more savings because you're being charged less interest. Yeah, it's you know, it might not make sense, but yeah, that's what I'm telling you. But obviously, guys, now where you must also use your discretion. Like, don't go and settle your whole car loan just because Miss K said that you shouldn't save and you should put all the money towards your loan. If you want to take your whole salary and put it towards your car loan, then that's fine. Go and be silly. You're gonna be broke. What are you gonna eat? Where are you gonna stay? You know, just be smart about it. But obviously, if you do win some lump sum, and I love talking about lump sums like I'm gonna win the lotto one day, but if you do win the lotto, I wouldn't suggest saving the whole thing. Pay off whatever debt you have and then save what's left over. Don't save to the point where you're not enjoying life, where you're not getting the things you like, where you're not even buying yourself dumplings once a month, because life is a journey and you could die whenever. And if you're going to live for that one day when I'm rich, one day when I have $1 million, one day when I've done this and this and this, you will not enjoy life, and it will just make it so much harder for you to reach your goal. So do spoil yourself every now and again with your own money, please. Don't go spoil yourself with overdraft. But where you can, do pay off your debt, and you know, try keep your debt very minimal, because as much as we do want to build credit scores, we also don't want to be in debt. It's not a nice thing. I don't know, maybe you guys don't mind, but I hate owing people. Yeah, so yeah. Alright, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope that this video was somewhat useful. You know, I'm still hopeful that I'll get my MacBook, but you know, we'll see how it goes. All I'm saying is, before you save, make sure that you've settled the debt that you can reasonably settle. Don't go pay off your whole home loan, don't go pay off your whole car, but you know, store accounts, overdraft, we don't want that. We really don't want that. Alright, guys, I'll see you next time, and please do drop any comments below. Do share this video with your friends and family if you think they'll enjoy it or they'll learn from it. And I really hope that you are enjoying the content that I'm putting out. Bye.